Yeah, this is MinecraftingDAD, and welcome to episode 5 of our Minecraft FTB Regrowth mod pack. This mod pack is available on the FTB Launcher. Information on how to download the pack is available in the video description below. We've been having a ton of fun in the first 4 episodes, and hopefully you've got an opportunity to catch them. If you haven't, make sure to go check out episode 1 and go see all the exciting things we've done thus far. So let me go and give you a kind of a recap of what we've done through the first 4 episodes. We went through the exploration of this barren wasteland. Then we found ourselves a beautiful base. Well, it didn't look like this in the beginning. It's starting to look beautiful now. But the things we've done in the last few episodes, we now have a nice farm. This is all from AgriCraft. We've made ourselves a seed analyzer, and we've done a lot of work. Alright, so let's catch up the latest point. In the last episode, we were just about to turn in a quest. So let's go and take a look at that, which was here. It's called Mutation. You recall a mixture of bone meal and mandrake that could transform plants into other plants. Perhaps this could be applied to grasses you've managed to cultivate with bone meal, so that we needed to make 1 mutandus, and we got to pick one of these things. That then opened up a quest. Well, that was one of the quests we had completed. I'm sorry. One of the other quests that became unlocked because we finished that quest is called Use Sap. Mutandus can turn stuff into saplings. Now you can have some wood that actually is alive. There's only so much character in a dead bit of wood. Also means you can stop going further and further out to harvest dead wood. So, in order to do this, the only thing we need to do is mutate grass, or in this case it says long grass. So let's do that. So the first things first, let's make some long grass. There we go. There we go. There's a piece of long grass. Let's make mutandus. There we go. So that's you do. It says long grass, but it means this kind of grass. So we've got ourselves a jungle tree. Now, what do we need to make here? So I think it wants us to make 4 of some sapling. It says detects any type of sapling. So the easiest thing for us to do, instead of trying to use this mutandus to continuously make, maybe potentially one of these seeds, let's do the simple thing. Let's take this over to a new area that I prepped before. We're hoping to get 4 saplings here. My mind is slipping off. I also wanted to go into a little bit of an exploration around the base. I was peeking over the wall the other day, and I happened to see off in the distance was a witch circle? I guess you'll call it a witch's circle. So I'm thinking we probably want to do a little bit of exploration. Alright, there's our 4 jungle saplings. There's 5. Alright, I think we're good to go. Let's see if we can turn in this quest. 100%, there we go. And we can pick our reward. We've already got the jungle saplings, so let's just pick the oak sapling. Why not, right? So there's our jungle saplings. There's our oak sapling. Let's plant those trees over here. Jungle, 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 jungle. Put our 1 oak sapling down here in the corner. There we go. We've now got ourselves a little bit of a tree farm. So the next quest in the book is gonna looks like it's gonna force us down this particular quest line, which includes making a petal apothecary. So before we do that, let's go do a little quick exploration over the wall here. Let's go see if we can find something in the witch's building. I don't know, is this like I don't know what the proper terminology for this is, but the witch's circle is all I call it. And oh, look, see, there is some guys out here hanging out. Let's see if we can duck in here real quick, grab the stuff, and get out. Get out, get out, get out. Alright, I don't see anything. What did we grab here? Because I don't even know. I just grabbed whatever I could and got out. I don't see anything else over here in the distance. Wow, look at the size of this ravine. Yeah, well, what's that down there? Experience bushes. I wonder if they're going to come in use. Should we venture our way down the side of this ravine and look at the experience bushes? I'm not sure of their use, but they look cool, and I'm sure having additional experience will be useful to some degree. Let's just make our way down this ravine here. Sometimes it can't hurt to take a look at your surroundings. You never know, a prize might be waiting for you in a, you know, a chest or something right nearby. Alright, so we're pretty close. Alright, so there we go. We've gotten ourselves down. I don't see any mobs. I don't really see any usefulness for digging this far down. But hey, if you want to give me some experience, I will take it. And I'm sure I'll figure out a way to use it later on. Let's do a little bit of quick exploration around here. See if there's anything useful. I don't see very much. There is a mushroom down here. He might be useful. So let's grab him. But like I said, I don't see anything else of use here. But that's something. And we also have some of this red sand, which is kind of cool looking. We'll just grab that while we're here. And look, tons and tons of marble. Hey, if you, this is a good resource for me anyway. I like to use this to build stuff with. So we'll take some of this while we're out here, and we'll use this for aesthetic purposes. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to grab some of this, and then we'll head back to the base. So let me do that real quick. And as soon as I'm done gathering up some of this marble, I will meet you on our way back to the base. Alright guys, we are back. I did some exploring in the ravine, and I got over about 1.5 stacks of marble. So it's going to help us to, you know, in my building projects, because I gotta say this cracked sand is definitely not the greatest building material. And I do like this slate, but I haven't figured out a way to move the slate, and I don't think there's a recipe to make it. So if we can't make, actually we can reform this. Awesome. Alright, so we are going to use some of that in our designs as well, so we can actually make some of this slate block, which is awesome. And I just like the way it looks. But as far as design materials, I'm going to use a combination of slate and marble to try to make my base have a little bit more life, you know, because this dry stuff is just killing me as far as base design. So let's go back and take a look at what our next responsibility is as far as the HQM goes. Let's throw all this stone in here for now. And oh, let's look at our prize. Let's look at some of the stuff we brought back with us. We did grab some essence berries that were down inside of that mine. And we brought back the crowbar from Railcraft. Not sure what to do with that. And we brought back a black lotus. That sounds like it could be a very interesting flower. We're going to have to check that out. And let's see what else. Let's do something. Let's go look up this black lotus, because I think that's actually a very important flower. So let's take a look at this, and let's see if we can go and look up the black lotus. So index, if I'm not mistaken, basic mechanics, mana, generating flora, functional flora. Mystical items. Black Lotus. An elusive flower by the name of the Black Lotus is known to exist. However, it does not grow or reproduce. Where they can be found or come from, it's not known. It is known, however, that it contains a strong amount of concentrated mana that can be released by putting it in contact with a mana pool that already has some in it. Just tossing it would do. So we've actually found a way to boost up our magical black, because you can use this. We can't replant it from what it says, but we can technically throw it into our mana pool. So that's going to be something of very good use. And I also did find this mushroom, which I'm not sure if it's going to be of any use to us, but we did find it. What do I need to plant mushrooms on? Does it have to go on something special? As far as I know, you just plop it down, I thought, right? Just throw the mushroom down. Anyway, we'll put it in here for now because I have no idea what to do with it. Let's go find a place to put our essence berries. This will be pretty cool. Maybe to put inside of the house. So we'll put these in here. There we go. Now they look pretty cool with the green background or the thing. Oh, imagine, is it mushrooms need a specific light level? Probably. Alright, so I don't know what to do with this stuff, so we're just going to throw it over here. So we've got the crowbar, and as far as the actual essence itself, we'll build a container to put that in. We do have some jungle wood, so we can make ourselves a Java barrel, as far as I know. So let's see here. Let's do that. So we have a place to store this. Oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful thing. Now we have a place to put the essence seeds. So we'll throw these up in here. And my god, this Wayla is huge. Let's see if we can bring that down to a more reasonable level. How's that? There we go. That's a better level, I think, as far as the size goes. Alright. So we did some exploring. We now have some jungle wood and a tree farm growing outside. Check out that. That's a beautiful thing. Probably can make ourselves a chest or two just to store stuff in out there. As we build these trees, be a nice place to store them. Just kind of do that. We'll just put a chest over here. Put the wood in there. Then we know where to get it from. Alright. So let's go and start working on the Petal Apothecary. So we do have some cobblestone. So to build the Petal Apothecary, let's go take a look at what it's going to require in order to get this started. That's the next task on our list. So Petal Apothecary is a combination of half slabs and full pieces of cobble and one flower of any type. So let's go grab, I think I actually have a flower over here already. No I don't. We need to grab a flower from over here. So we'll just grab, I don't know, the orange flower. Sounds good to me. So we'll grab that and get this going. So here we go. We now have a flower. We need to make some half slabs. One there, there, there. Boom, boom, boom. And a flower. There you go. And that's the Petal Apothecary. Now this is going to require a lot of water. So we'll probably end up over here building our station. So we'll put that here. And then back here along the back wall, what we'll do is put in another infinite water source just so we don't have to go all over the place. So we'll take our bucket and we'll move it over here. It always seems like you have a ton of water sources, but it is very useful not to have to go running around. Alright, so the first thing, I think we did make the Petal Apothecary. Let's see if it's actually going to pick that up. It did, so we can actually claim one of these things. So what do we do? More floral fertilizer, living rock, or living wood. Now we also get some pure daisies. we can make living rock, we can make living wood. That's not necessarily going to be a problem. We do need to get started on the mana station. So no, let's do this. Let's go with the floral fertilizer. Purity defined. It wants us to make a pure daisy. Okay. So let's take a look at the pure daisy. Let's look at the pure daisy recipe. So pure daisy, from the petal apothecary, you put in 4 mystical white flowers. This is something I do know about. I have used Botania a lot. So the cool thing about Botania is it is pretty straightforward, and it does have a very good book. So in order to get the little petals, you take the full plants and you stick them in your crafting grid, and you get the mystical white petals. In order to turn this in, we are going to need a seed. Let's make sure we're not turning in a really good seed here, though. Let's turn in one of the 1 seeds, not the... there we go. So this is a 1-1-1 seed. That's okay. So in order to activate this, 1, 2, 3, 4, and activation. There we go. So we've created ourselves a pure daisy. Let's go check the quest book. And as you can see, we've done that 100%. We've made the bird bath, as it says. We've created 1 pure daisy, and now it looks like they've added another one. They want us to convert 16 living wood and 16 stone. So to do this, it's very simple. Let's create a little area over here where we can convert. So let's make, I guess, we'll make ourselves a couple of these flowers, I guess. 1. Let's put that there. The pure daisy, and if we surround the daisy with either wood, which we have over here. So let's grab some of this, and it has to be like the full version of wood. It can't be any planks. So if we combine this guy here, like so, you'll know you got it correct if you see these little sparklies coming off of everything. That's kind of a clue that you've done it right. And let's take a look at our book again, and let's see, it's not going to give us these other pure daisies until we create this, which is kind of like backwards in a sense. You know, it's like, hey, you can make all this wood, but no, we're going to make you sit here and only use it on 1 plant. I don't think I have any more white ones. I mean, we can go and use some floral fertilizer and try to get ourselves another plant, but the magic happens after about 90 seconds. So while we're waiting for that to convert over, let's gather some food. So we're going to take some of this wheat we have here and make ourselves a big, huge stack of bread. Let's get this cooking up here, and we'll go from there. So that's going to convert over. While that bread's cooking for food, we're going to convert this. Alright, so we'll wait for this to convert, and we'll come back as soon as this is ready. Apparently we don't have to wait. We can it converted already, just like that. But in order to complete the quest, we're going to need to make 16 of those and 16 living rocks. So I'll make the 16 living wood and the living rock. And I'll show you real quick before we go into fast forward mode. I'll show you how we create the living rock as well. So this is one of the coolest things with Botania. Let's see here. Let's grab some stone from inside the house. We'll grab our stone, which is right here. So it does require cooked stone in order to convert. It cannot use cobble. You can't use limestone. You can't use anything else. It's got to be cooked stone, regular stone, however you want to call it. This is how you're going to make this. And you know you got it right because you get the little sparklies. That's how you know you've done it right. Alright, we've got ourselves some bread. And like I said, once this converts over here, this will turn into the living rock. Okay, so we're going to fast forward from right now, and we'll come back when that is done. Alright guys, welcome back, and as you can see, the Pure Daisy has converted the last of the living wood. Now we can go and turn this quest in, so let's collect the last of these items. And let's see here, we need 16 of each, 16 living rock, 16 living wood. And where did that go? Inside of the puddle. Grab it. Okay, we're good to go. Let's turn this quest in. There you go, 100%, 100%. We've done all the levels. It's going to reward us with a Pure Daisy, some floral fertilizer, and we get to pick one of the three. We can certainly make more of this, so that's not a problem. Let's take the floral fertilizer, because, you know, that's going to be the most difficult thing to do. So next, the next thing is, let's look at, there's two different ones here. We have a sound solution. Collecting long grass and flowers by hand is starting to get annoying. The Lexica Botania describes a horn that when sounded encourages nearby plants to uproot themselves. Seem like it might be worth making. So this is actually for the Horn of the Wild. And it's a task where the player has to craft very specific items. So in order to make the Horn of the Wild, let's take a look at the actual recipe for this. So Horn of the Wild is very specific. It wants you to make living wood and 1 pasture seed. Wow, this is a lot easier than the Botania recipe. So we should have some of these pasture seeds hiding, I think, inside here. Let me go double check my chest. Where, oh where, if you were a pasture seed, where would you hide? Because I could have swore we had some. Let's get ourselves over here. And there we go. There's our pasture seed. So now all we need to do is combine these items just like so with a pasture seed inside, and we now have a Horn of the Wild. So why is this thing so cool? Well, let me show you after we claim the reward. And my god, if we needed any of this floral fertilizer, we now have almost 2 stacks of it, plus almost a stack of bone meal. But what is really awesome about this, let's do a couple different things here. Let's also plant, well that's actually not where I want that, but let's plant down another piece of dirt here, which I thought I had some dirt. Did I put it back inside? Probably did. Let's go grab some dirt. Actually, we'll grab a few pieces of dirt. And we'll be able to make this as we need it. So let's go grab that. Come over here. We'll plant the other daisies. And the reason this is going to... if we ever need to convert some more of the botanical flowers, this is what we want to use. So we want to leave enough room so we can surround it by 8 items. So the same thing here. So the next place to put it would be here and here. This is going to allow us to convert almost, I think, 32 pieces of either stone or wood at one time. And I don't believe we will need that much at any point. But they gave it to us as a reward, so let's find a place to put it. Alright, what else do we have now? So the next task in the task line is to be able to make the sunshine and lollipops. So this is, in order to make this, we'll make a day bloom. And if we make 1 day bloom, we're going to be rewarded with 5 day blooms and 5 nightshades. Actually, you have to pick one. Okay, so this is a little bit of story about how these work. Day blooms, they collect magical energy or mana during the day, and it goes into what's called a mana pool. The nightshades do the exact opposite. Well, they don't do the exact opposite. They just work during the opposite point of the day. So the nightshades collect mana at nighttime. The only difference between these two is the day bloom collects the mana twice as fast as the nightshade. So if we're going to pick a reward, we're certainly going to go for the day bloom, as it makes more sense. I do want to show you sort of how this Horn of the Wild works, but we're going to wait till the morning time, so we don't have to go running outside when it's dangerous. So let's go and look at our quest book for the day bloom. It only wants us to make 1 of these. Boom, boom, boom. Now watch this. You gotta love that. That's awesome. We have light gray, gray, pink, green. Alright, so we'll just have to do some more work in getting flowers until we get the right ones. Alright, so let's try that and break these. There we go. I think the ones you just saw, those circular ones, I think they're the ones we're looking for. So let's go check that out. There it is, light blue flower. So now we've got the ones we're looking for. Alright, there we go. Let's grab a light blue, and let's grab our yellow again. So there we go. Now we've got all the different components we need in order to make this. So we take the yellow, there's the two of those, and light blue. And we do need one regular seed, which we'll grab from here. There we go. So let's throw all these in. So we need 2 yellow, 1 orange, 1 light blue. Then you throw in a regular seed, and there we go. We've now created, well, fireworks, but we've also finished the quest for this, sunshine and lollipops, which then we're going to pick the day blooms, of course. And now the idea is we want to find a place to plant these things.